Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Let Me Talk podcast. Clutch is he's not in the happiest of moods right now.
Mm-hmm.
This was a very difficult mania for me to sit there and witness.
Clutch, please.
It was. It definitely was, because the travesty of Sami Zayn walking out as champion is a travesty.
He deserves it.
Travesty. No.
Yes, he does.
No.
Yes,
We
he
said that
does.
last year. And we said that the year before that. And
Look,
the year before that.
I'm
And
a
the year
Sami
before.
Zayn fan. I've seen him from NXT, bro. He brought
And he
life
did
back
it.
into the bloodline story, bro. You can't deny that.
No. We're not talking about what he did for the bloodline. We're not talking about that. Mm-mm. It's the same story with this man. Last year, it was the same story. NXT, it was the same story.
Bro.
When has this man went ever into a match and he wasn't the underdog? Tell me one time.
Clutch. He's a smaller man than Gunther.
No. Don't let that TV size fool you. That man's not that small. I'm about to do her detective work. That man ain't that small. If he's taller than 6 feet, he ain't small.
He's 6'1".
He taller than 6 feet, he ain't small.
That okay? There's a 3-inch difference between him and Gunther, and at least 50 pounds between him and Gunther.
What's the height? What's the height? What's the
For
height?
who?
Sammy, what's the height? What's the height?
6'1".
Exactly.
This is gonna sound real crazy. He gives 5'9" energy.
What does that even mean?
No.
Time out. Wait. Hold on. Let me apologize to this man. No. Because when y'all ladies say this, right? It's giving. What does that mean?
I said that as a joke, and I forgot the duck's not here.
No, I'm legitimately confused. I've never heard this before. I have, but it just never made sense until you just brought it up. Like, it gets 5'9" energy.
The thing about it, you know how like,
Oh man, I'm mad. I'm just sitting here talking like the mother. I'm trying to mute it. I was like, y'all do know girl math makes no sense, right?
girl math
right.
makes plenty of sense.
You're right.
What?
You're right, Doc.
It makes no sense.
Girl math does makes
Like they
plenty
would
of
then
sense.
be like 5'4", and then you tell a man, you tell her I'm 5'9". She's like, oh, you short. I'm taller than you, you midget. Well, I'm
No,
sorry, you dwarf.
okay. Here's the thing: short women could not call short men short when that man is taller than you. I am a tall woman, so there's a
Listen,
difference.
listen, I've seen it. Like they would be like, I'm 5'4", and a man would be like, oh, I'm 5'7", 5'8", and they'd be like, oh, you're short. Fam, you stop
They're
at my
still taller
kneecap,
than you.
bro. What are you talking? Girl math, it doesn't make sense, bro.
No, that doesn't make sense. Girl math makes plenty of sense.
Yo, Pat, you being an op out here. I hope you hear me when I say this. You being an op out here.
He dropped at this. I think his connection wasn't that good.
No. Just see, no, he'll hear this when he does it edit.
Ooh.
He'll hear it. He'll definitely hear it.
Mm-hmm. But the whole thing that he gives 5'9" energy, in my opinion, Sami Zayn
Oh, go ahead, explain this. Go ahead. I want you to explain
does not
this.
seem. This is the way he. You ever met someone like, oh, I thought you were shorter than, but you actually are,
Well,
or I thought you were
TV, right?
taller. You know what I mean?
TV does that.
You ever like talk to someone and be like, dang, I thought you would be taller?
Mm-mm.
That's crazy.
No, not necessarily. Because
also
TV makes people smaller. I'm
not talking about I'm not just talking about TV. I'm just talking about like in general.
No, I haven't had that experience. Nah.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
Okay.
See, I don't. It's like I don't have that experience with people. It's like if I see you, I see you. It's the only time that hits me is when they was younger at one point and then they get tall. That's one thing, but yeah, I don't look at pictures and think, you look short or you look tall. I don't.
As a tall woman, I kind of like have to figure out the heights of people because that kind of like changes No, you have to understand. Like
I'm listening. I'm gonna be
like hanging
educated.
out with your friends and everything. Like when I first like met Duck, right? He let us know that he was 6 foot. Duck, you like 6'4", right? Right? You and Pat around the same height. Y'all both tall as shit.
Yeah, I'm 6'4".
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, but then Sheed, I think, is what, 5'10". So I gotta figure, like, I gotta be like, okay, this, because I don't want my facial expressions to be like, damn, you short as hell, or you tall as fuck.
Yo,
You know?
that's what makes it
Because
funny.
no, it does, because some people are very like, they feel so really self, like for some men feel really self-conscious about like their height. And it gets like all my guy friends make fun of me about like how, the height discrepancy that I feel like. Um, so
Man,
yeah, I was like, hmm?
You taller than 5'10", aren't you?
I'm like teeter tottering 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah, you taller than 5'10". Especially you put them heels on, you taller than 5'10".
Bruh, heels on easy at 6'2". 6'3", don't play.
That's why she asked the question. Raven dealing with people that got a Napoleon complex.
Yup. What? Bruh, it's always like the shorter people really ready to fight me. I'm like, bruh, I can't help it. I'm taller than you. Or they be like, I remember I was hanging out with like one of my guy friends and we went to the mall and I had on like these cute boots or whatever. And he's 5'8". Babe, Juan is 5'8", right? Yeah, so my friend Juan is 5'8". So then I had on my boots and that gives me like another 2-3 inches. And so I was over 6 foot. He was like, bro, why the hell you wear those shoes? I'm like, what you mean? It completes the outfit. Like, bro, you already tall. Now you tall as shit. I'm like, bro, please leave me alone. I can't help it. So yeah.
Hey, listen, I don't mind tall women. I don't mind climbing certain trees, and I don't mind not being the only one have to reach everything. So I don't have no complaints about it.
Not the climbing, bruh. See, we gotta start, but look, the climbing the tree, that's an ick right there. I'm sorry.
Listen, every man wanted to climb one tree.
That is such an ick. Oh, that just made my eye twitch, bruh.
No. Liv Morgan has beat me to that punch plenty of times.
What?
See what happens? Mention Liv Morgan. She goes, ugh.
If Liv Morgan was to ever fix her mouth to say, I want to climb that tree while looking at a taller person, bruh, the shiver I would have. Oh, I hate hearing that.
I think it's me because I appreciate a woman with nice legs. So that kind of may be just me. So I don't know. I appreciate nice legs. So, that's just probably just me. That's just me.
No, I understand. Okay, let's focus. We got this, y'all.
All right.
Still gonna eat my dinner though.
I'm still mad that this travesty happened, but we'll touch on it. WrestleMania. WrestleMania.
We got fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, can I get started then? Because I have a fucking. Actually, I kind of got started, but I'm going to continue it. The travesty of this man walking out WrestleMania champion. It hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. My body hurts. My heart hurts. My back hurts. My ankle hurts. Everything fucking
Yo,
hurts.
ankle.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I happen to be one of those people where athletically my ankles. Let's just say I'm like Brandon Roy. For those who know Brandon Roy is one of probably the best shooting guards to ever play basketball. But because he always had ankle injuries, he wasn't able to stay on the court.
That's sad.
Well, I could stay on the court, but I'll be lucky if
Ooh.
I don't. I could be lucky if I don't turn my ankle. That's not a dig at Brandon Roy. I'm just saying, basketball, you turn your ankle. That's a no no. But yeah, that's where the ankle comment came from. But yeah, I feel like that should have been Chad Gable. It just at that point, if you was gonna do a story like that, it should just been Gable. It should just been Gable. And this is not even really a knock on Sami Zayn as much as some people may think this may be. But I said this last time. Every year, this man is the underdog in every match he goes into. Every year. And then when he loses it again, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's a shtick, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
But how many times can you be the underdog? It's just like what we say with Drew, right? And it's not even a dig on Drew. But after a while, eventually you gotta get your lick back some way, shape, or form. You can't just be going in the match as the underdog. Damn,
You're
we
not
touch
wrong.
it.
You're not wrong, but like that's just unfortunately the name of the game that we in, bro. With that dude, you know what I'm saying? Like even as a heel, he was an underdog. I don't understand how that works, but that's just his pick.
He make it work. I give the man his credit. He makes it work. Cause there ain't no way if that was an actual fight. You get your ass beat. You gonna wake up and kip up like Hulkamania and just okay, two Helluva kicks and then that's it. I win the match. That man was getting his ass beat throughout that match. Gunther playing with his food, but
Um,
it's basketball terminology. Basketball terminology. Playing with your food. But yeah, that's damn. Oh, what the hell? I'll be smiling again once he loses it. Hopefully it's a Bronson Reed
All right,
you
relax,
went.
Clutch Michaels.
or Dominic Mysterio.
How about no?
How about
He
yes?
lost.
I'll gladly take that.
Nah, I will
Mm.
call you Clutch Michaels. You lost your smile,
Clutch Michaels. Yeah. Well, first is Clutchington or Clutch Michaels. Actually, I like Clutchington better. I'm not gonna lie. It gives a sense of royalty to it. I can't lie. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, that's my
yeah.
fucking. We knew that was
Duck, do you want to go next?
Yeah. So my fucking it's a 2-1. All right. The first fucking goes to Sexy Red. All right. Her getting upset that he couldn't talk to the kids because she smelled like weed is crazy to me. Hey, I didn't know what you think was gonna happen. You showing up to a school smell like weed, but I mean, make a big deal out of it. That's nuts. Uh, the other part of that fucking goes to me. I'm a little upset that like I've been very vocal about not being a fan of Sexy Red, but her music has been slapping a little too hard, and I'm really pissed off. But I like it. So there goes my fucking.
That's really funny. I'm not gonna lie. Get it, sexy. Get it, sexy. Anyway, now here's my
no.
fucking.
Ray, you're better than that. You're better than that.
Look, sometimes you gotta indulge, but
Yo.
um, and the foolishness. But okay, so here's my fucking, and I'm not gonna be nice about it because I'm sick of this. This has to more once again to do with the blur culture. Um, I'm not gonna name any companies, right? But I feel like if you are part of the blurred community and you've been keeping up with the craziness going on, you're definitely going to be able to figure out who it is. Also, quick question: am I only going to be on camera because I will get off camera?
Basically, it's just I'm not on.
Look, there we go. That's better than shoot. So I now Clutch came on cam. Okay.
Wait, no,
I
no, no.
need
You don't have to. You don't have to. I pressed it by accident. I'm sorry. You don't have to. You don't have to. I
no.
pressed
If
it by
you
accident.
want to, it's fine.
No, no, because I'm kind of with dealing with a little lightheaded. That's why. So I turned mine off. So yeah, no, you don't have to. I'm sorry. I pressed it by accident.
Yeah. So
I apologize.
I need for any blurred influencer, anyone with a big following, right, that really deal with blurred culture, to really honestly think about what you're giving to us. Actually, no, I'm gonna get on cam for this one because I want y'all to see my face when I say these words. Because we are being given the bare minimum, no, less than the bare minimum. And when we expect more, i.e., good customer service, i.e., actual updates on production and um pre-orders, i.e., when are we going to get these items, i.e., I want a refund, anything to deal with that, we are met backlash from the creator, backlash from the fans, backlash from the friends of the creator who end up getting backlash from their fans, right? And that's not fair. Once again, I see another brand decide to apologize to their supporter, right? Their supporters, not the people that this person has blasted on their 20K plus page, right? In which they told their followers to go on these two women's pages and basically, run the numbers up in a not so positive light. To the same person who decided to blame everyone under the sun for why it was taking a year plus to get items. Those people did not get an apology, just your supporters for expecting your supporters to deal with the crazy amount of delays 2+ years and thinking that that was acceptable. Now, here's the thing. I'm not a big fan of pre-orders. I'm not. Because the idea that I give you my money now and I gotta wait anywhere between 3 to 6 months, if not longer than that, is crazy to me. Because by the time that I want to wear it, that season has gone. Why am I buying, I don't know, a chopper sweater right in December, but I'm gonna get it in July? Okay. But I still support because I understand. These prices have gone insane. It is becoming 50 plus to get a shirt. If you want a cute skirt, it's over $100. Oh, a jacket, easily $100. And the quality is polyester. Why not? Why is it $120 for a polyester skirt and or top? Why is that acceptable? And then that's all on pre. So to get the whole thing that you ever put out is over $200. And shipping is mighty expensive too. But shipping is expensive anywhere, so it's kind of like in. But okay. So this person decided to make that apology, say they are 80% done with their pending orders. Now, I followed this person. I actually did start following because I did want to get some of their items years ago. But I was like, let me actually see who gets their items because there. It was already some, sharks in the water around that person. You know what I mean? Like people were crazy, like they were talking about how they didn't get their items. I'm so glad I didn't because there were extremely long waiting times. 6 months to a year, if not longer than that. I remember seeing a screenshot where something was post like you want to get something in 2022 and it wasn't getting until 2024. Why am I giving you $150 now when I'm supposed to get it for 2 years? 2 years. Then they said that refunds were going to be on a monthly basis. A monthly basis. I understand like you need to keep your business running, but the item I'm going to have to wait an additional month for a refund when I probably have already been asking for a refund for a long time is crazy. And I don't think it's fair that in the blur community that these creators, these business people get to act like they don't have any customer service skills. They can pop off at the mouth. They can do whatever they want. They can call you out and tag you online if you tag them. Because I'm like, yo, where my stuff at? Because let's be honest, we've all done that. We tagged Amazon. We've tagged Box Lunch, Hot Topic, Nike. How many times have all these other brands have gotten tagged and they respond in a respectful manner? But we can't get that in the blur community. And I'm not saying all blur businesses are like that. I'm not saying that at all. There are some that have gotten really good at that. There are some that have been responding in a respectful manner. There are some that have been giving those refunds quick and efficiently, and I appreciate that. But some brands have not, and that is not okay. It is not okay for you to take my money, get smart with me, disrespect me, blast me online like I did something wrong to you. That's not fair. That's not. And if you have a business degree, you need to act like you know how to run a business because this is unacceptable. If you are a blurred person and you want to start a company and you want to run off for pre-orders, that is completely okay. But you have to realize that if you say it's supposed to get there in 3 months and baby, it's been 4 or 5, get ready for a little bit of heat. Because realistically, that's fair. If I order something right now in April and I'm supposed to expect it in June and it's August, that's a little crazy. And I'm allowed to get a little upset because I already gave you my money and there's no update. And on top of that, don't update on your Instagram, your TikTok, your Facebook, your Twitter. Send that through an email. You have to place an order. You literally have to attach an email. Send that through email so that everyone who has placed an order is able to get it. I shouldn't have to go through every single one of your pages to try to figure out where's my stuff at. That is the bare minimum that we as a blur community who are shop owners or creators should be doing. I remember I got this beautiful drawing done, right? And he kept me up to date on everything. His ad on Instagram is at Art Morris Jr., I think. Yeah. Fantastic. He said, hey, this is when it's gonna be there. He was a little late, but he's like, sorry about that. This is where I'm at. He gave me the sketch. He's like, hey, what do you think of the sketch? I'm like, I love it. And then he said after he's like, okay, I'm gonna continue working on it. This is when it was due, but this is when I'm gonna get it to you. And he kept that date. He was respectful. When he was late, he let me know. No issues whatsoever. And I let my friend know about him. Like, girl, he was great, efficient, quick, amazing, respectable, and respectful. That's how you should run a business. And I understand if it's a one-man show that is hard, but you're the one who opened up that shop and you need to be able to handle it. And if you can't handle it, and this is going to sound mean, and I apologize if this sounds mean, but it's the truth. If you can't handle it, then don't open a shop. Or wait until you have enough funds to have workers who can handle that for you. Because at the end of the day, if I'm giving you my money and there's no actual update for months on end, that's not fair to me. That's not fair to me as a consumer. That's not fair to me as your supporter. Y'all need to do better. And also the fans, if someone is coming out and saying, hey, this is wrong, don't be like, y'all, nah, you just a hater. Baby, I'm not a hater if I already gave him my money. How am I a hater if I'm expecting my item? What sense does that make? I gave you money already. I'm not hating. I want my stuff. Oh, you don't understand. I understand, but delay is a delay, and I understand that. But baby, I wasn't delayed in giving you my money. If someone does not like the update that is given and wants their money back, you cannot be mad at them. You can't, because they tried to wait it out and it didn't work out. Better customer service skills is a needed skill at this point in this community, especially if you're going to be a seller. Because I'm sick of this half-ass, I'm sorry, but I'm only willing to apologize because I'm opening up my shop again. No, absolutely not. I'm done.
Unpopular
That was
opinion.
that was a
Stop
long ass.
support. Stop support. Unpopular opinion. Stop supporting these things. Stop supporting all of them. The whole community is trash. Just stop supporting.
Oh,
You want change, like just based off everything that's gonna happen, like a year. All the BS that has happened.
Duck, you echoing
Yeah.
for both of those.
See. Oh, I know why I'm echoing.
My man got the shadow clone jutsu out here.
not the shuttle
Is
clone,
that
bro.
better?
Yeah.
All right. Stop supporting, man. They don't care. They don't care, yeah. They're no different than a lot of these big names of these CEO companies and these celebrities who only give a fuck enough just to protect their brand. And that's the and I understand like it's wrong to say that. But let's be honest. How much has actually changed from everybody outlying and crying about things?
Not a
How
damn
much has
thing.
changed? Wasn't it not too long ago? There was a certain person that was in a certain area that was doing certain things. And the leader of that person didn't even say nothing. Hasn't said nothing about anything yet. Just been quiet. Nothing has changed. But yet still get support. I'm just saying, like, it's messed up, but nobody cares, man. You want change? Stop supporting everybody. Then things will change. At least that's how I feel.
Yeah, I've been very selective of the brands that I support just because I know that you're not I'm not gonna be one of those people just giving you throwing money at you crazily with nothing to show for it.
Now, you're absolutely correct. Everybody, everybody does. Like, there are people that do deserve that support. You know what I'm saying? Like, and give it to those that do. Your friend, definitely support them. But just in the general sense of the big names, that's more so what I'm referring to. The little names, the I don't want to say indie blurs, but the smaller creators, yeah, support them. Everybody else, not so much. At least the bigger names. I know that sounds like an asshole thing to say, but that's kind of how I feel.
I mean, it's really not because in the end, it's really more so just hurting the community because the people who do want to support and give their money to, people who actually care, they can't because they can't trust the people who are coming out. And you really can't trust like the big names, you know, because they really just gave their friends the stuff that they already had. So how am I supposed to know I'm actually gonna get my stuff?
Facts, absolutely facts.
But yeah, I just saw that. I just saw someone trying to make a comeback, and I got a little heated by that because I'm just like, you just keep trying to take people, more and more people's money, and I find that insane.
He
I'm
always
glad I
comes back.
never gave them. We're gonna say Clutch.
I said it always comes back to the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing my father taught me is that it always comes back to the dollars and the cents, from the penny to the Benjamin.
Mm.
If it got a value, it's transactional. Oh, I should put that on the t-shirt. It has a value, it's transactional. Yeah, that actually makes damn sense. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Now we can officially get this show started. 1 hour later.
Side note, that's what pimps say about coochie.
Wait, what?
That is what pimps say about coochie.
You know what?
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We just gonna go through this real quick. We'll just go based off the nights. I don't think we're gonna run through every match down here because it's gonna be a little it's too much to cover. But we'll try to make this quick through day 1 and day 2. So day 1, right? That was the first night of WrestleMania. It was it seemed a little dead. Certain matches I thought that would have the luster kind of didn't. Usos.
Oh.
And those who know, Usos are my guys, but I think that match should have had let's put it this way, if you're brothers and y'all beefing, I think there have been a little bit more personal than what
Mm-hmm.
I saw. I feel like there should have been like the match that The Rock, Roman, Cody, and Seth had on night 1. That should have been the type of match the Usos had.
Mm-hmm.
Because it did feel a little like they should have had some type of match, Extreme Rules, Bloodline Rules, whatever. They should have had something. I think it would have made it a bit more, I don't want to say interesting. I think more engaging.
Mm-hmm.
Because even Matt and Jeff's match was a street fight in WrestleMania, so I think they could have did more with that one. But night 1 didn't feel like a WrestleMania, but there were some bright spots. The melanin of excellence is oh that was absolutely beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. It
Bruh.
almost brought a tear to my eye. It almost did.
Mm-hmm.
It almost did. But I was so happy for him because one of my students today said, "Did you see WrestleMania?" I said, "Yeah, of course I did." I said, "What was your favorite part?" And they did bring up that match in particular. So as Bianca,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so Bianca stated that representation is very important, especially for little boys and girls, especially black boys and girls in this case.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to see people who look like you being able to be in the brightest of moments and to be able to sit there and show that if I could get here, then obviously you can get here. You just got to keep at it. So that was a beautiful
Yeah.
moment, to see with them doing that. And I feel like that was Triple H's little way of kind of riding the ship, not completely, but riding the ship in that sense. So
Mm.
I know, Ray. I know. It's gonna take a little bit more. I know, but I feel like
I
that
didn't
was a
say nothing.
smart.
I'm listening.
Listen, you ain't gotta. I can see your face through the thing, even though you got it blocked. I can
Wow.
tell the facial expressions. I could pick up the facial expressions.
That's crazy.
but but no, all serious. I think that was just his way of somewhat kind of riding that ship with them. But yeah, night 1 didn't feel like a mania, but there was some bright spots. How do you all feel? What are your thoughts?
It was a good match. I think it was a good spot. Um, it was good. I mean, we all knew that the Saturday morning cartoon villains were going to lose, but overall, it was a good match. You definitely got to see that the training that Jade went through as far as her in ring stuff is paying off. You know what I'm saying? She did well in the ring. Um, I think it was a good match. I always enjoyed Naomi and Oscar in the ring doing everything. They always having fun with each other. But overall, it was a good match. I'll give that match at least a good 4 out of 5.
Mm-hmm. And I like the color coordination that they had too. I appreciate that. I don't
I
know
was
who
gonna
did
bring
that.
that up.
Yeah, I don't know if Bianca did it because I know Bianca normally does her own stuff, but if Bianca did it for all three of them, that's actually pretty dope. Well, no. Bianca couldn't have done all three because I know Bianca don't know work with them that stuff Naomi got. But if she did though, that's dope. I have to give credit where credit's due.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
When she retires, I'm pretty sure she'll be in there working as a seamstress if she doesn't have her own stuff going on. I could definitely see it.
So,
Shucks up.
as much as I love Bianca, Naomi, Jade. I felt like I kind of said this yesterday. They did not have enough time in that match. I feel like it was kind of rushed. It definitely did not feel like a WrestleMania match. And in my opinion, I feel like that has to do with more with Jade because I don't think she is fully ready to be out on the stage yet. I feel like with her doing those three moves, I was just expecting, with WrestleMania, you kind of have it. Well, for me, I have this idea that each match is gonna blow my mind away in a sense of I know that each person when they come out, they're gonna give 1,000% and they're gonna go above and beyond their skill level. I don't think Jade is there yet. I also feel, yeah, I wish that match had like 5 to 7 more minutes. I just wanted to see more. I wanted to see more Naomi on top of that. I don't know. I'm just like, I was like, it was almost there. It was almost there. So,
Yes, you should have listened to Brother Clutch.
with
Yes,
what?
should have listened to Brother Clutch.
With what?
Well, I did say that was going to be her showcase. So, and that's exactly what that was for Jade. That was her showcase. And
But then she
normally,
could have just showcased that on Raw, not in WrestleMania.
well, yes,
Respectfully.
that's true, and that is true. However, what bigger way to introduce another superstar than the biggest stage of them all?
But I feel like if you're gonna be introduced on a big stage like that, you need to do something big. I don't feel like Jay did anything big.
No. In this case, she doesn't have to, and because it's gonna be
Define
for
big.
her. It's gonna be for her where she's gonna mollywop everybody until she gets that one competitor. She's gonna mollywop somebody, and to be honest, she was in the ring with three global competitors. Like they're not slouches. So the fact that they did the job to make her look the way they did, um, that was actually a job in itself. But nonetheless, it was a good one at that. So I think after a while, the more Jay learns, because I think she's been training with Natalia. And then not to mention before that, she was training with the Nightmare Factory, which is Cody, Dustin, and damn, what's his name? uh QT Marshall. There it is. So she has the training. It's just a matter of just her being comfortable. And she didn't look like she was uncomfortable. And not to mention Jade Styles is we can already see it now. She's not going to be one of those technical wrestlers. She's going to be a powerhouse. I can see it now. That China, Rhea Ripley, she does have the athleticism. I'm not gonna say she's gonna pull it off as much, but she's gonna have that power game to it. So it's gonna take a while for her to get comfortable. But I don't think there was any wrongdoing with her having that moment at Mania just to introduce herself to the world at that point. I think
So,
that would suit her well.
this reminded me of, right? And Jack, I feel like you're gonna laugh when I say that. It kind of reminds me of remember when Demon Slayer first got out, right? Came out, and it was like I think it was episode either 9 or 19. And everyone hyped that up as like the best animation, the best fight, you
You
know,
talking about
like
Demon Slayer?
yes.
I mean, all right. That episode. Okay, all right.
No, what I'm
I know
saying is like they hyped
the concept. I get what you mean.
it, like it was like super duper like hype, like it's gonna be amazing. And I watched and I was like, it was good. Was it like
I mean,
spectacular, like mind blowing? No, but it was good. That's how I kind of felt. I felt like when it came to Jade, we were everyone hyped it up so much, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready for you to really like blow my mind. And I feel like at WrestleMania, that is where you do that at. And I don't feel like she did that. That's why I was like, y'all, if she's not ready, stop giving us like little crumbs and little like bits and pieces. You know what I mean?
I guess it just kind of depends on like, I guess what you're looking for. Only because like, at least in my mind, I went in with that match just thinking like this is just a reintroduction of who she is, just to
Mm-hmm.
showcase what she has. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
like, I wasn't looking for her to be out here putting on a technical classic or anything like that. But I mean, like, consider that she had to like share the ring with like five other people, and everybody can get their moments. And on top of that, like, she was the moment because like she's new. Everybody wants to know. Like, if you know who she is, you know who she is. If you don't know who she is, then you got to see who she is. So, like, she was the moment, like in itself. But like, I also see the point of view of it being like, I expected more. I think maybe like I'm not hoping that she goes away and then be like an attraction type of star because I don't
Hmm.
want that. But like maybe we'll get a one on one at SummerSlam with somebody that actually matters and we can see what she has, depending on how they have it. Because if we don't see her no more from like next 3 weeks, then you already know what's going to happen. At least in my
Hmm.
mind.
Mm-hmm. And to your point, Ray, I think they after that tag team match, I feel and some of those other matches did feel like they were rushed. Even as I stated before, like with the Usos, that match felt like it was rushed as well. It definitely did, and everything after that tag match seemed like it was like, all right, let's just get through these, get to the main event, and keep it pushing. That's what some of them felt like. So,
It really, I think that's another problem that I had. I felt like if they had more time, Jade could have given us more. But for that match to only be 8 minutes long, that match was only 8 minutes. And honestly, we don't always need to have super duper long matches. Uh-uh. I'm not saying to have every match going for half an hour, but the idea that that match, which everyone knows is like everyone's watching, that match should have been at least been 10 minutes. At the high point, 12. I did it was like 8 minutes and some change, and most matches were under 20 minutes. Where did, we spent more time watching ads than actually watching wrestling, it felt like. Because that it dragged. I'm like, bro, I blink, the match is over, but I blink and I'm like ad after ad after ad. I'm like, how are you having advertisement for WrestleMania while I'm watching it?
it comes to that dollar. It's that dollar, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's that dollar. Listen, if you're gonna make money, you're gonna have to do it one way or another. That picture in picture.
Bro, something, I don't know, bro. That really turned me off from WrestleMania. I ain't gonna lie to y'all because it's like, bro, I'm not gonna sit here just like soon it's gonna be like, please watch these 10 ads, or you will not be able to watch the main event. And they're gonna make sure that your eyes are on the screen like 24/7, bro. Nah. It's like y'all breaking it up into 2 days and we're getting less wrestling. That's crazy to me. Sorry, side note.
Actually, actually, it felt like it was a lot more wrestling than it was anything else. Usually WrestleMania. See, I think night. This is kind of what night two did. What made it better. They kind of mixed it up a bit. It
Mm.
wasn't night one felt like it was more because actually, if I think about it, night one seemed like it had more matches than night two. Because night one ended like at what 11, 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
Night
night
two,
Yeah.
two
ended, night
was a
two
lot
ended at
shorter.
11 on the dot. Night
Hmm.
two
All right.
was
It did before that because I did off the street. It was like 10:30.
No, it
yeah,
ended at 10:46. I remember that. I was like, "Ooh, we getting to bed
yeah.
early."
It was about that time. If you discount Cody's celebratorial hugging all over. Yeah, that match ended right around what Ray said, 10:46. They was not playing. They said people got work in the morning.
Hmm.
But yeah, those matches, it felt like night two had more of the mixture of the oohs, the ahs, and the matches. So yo, what is R Truth doing, bro? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What is this man doing? But no, they had night two seemed like it had more of a balance where night one kind of just had the wrestling. All right,
Hmm.
let's get it in, get it out. And I think everything was just leading up to that point for night, just for the main event. So, it had its ups and downs, as I said, but it was a solid mania. I will say it was a solid mania. The some of the right people won, I'll say that, but everything else was it was solid.
I give it a C minus.
Oh, come on, Ray.
No,
It can't be a C minus. It
why
can't be a
can't
C
it?
because because it just can't be a C minus.
I'll give it a C minus just because I felt like some matches were not long enough. Night's one main event was too damn long. Um,
Well, I expected that.
but I expected to be long, but I just felt like it was just they were just doing too much. Um,
Honestly, night one was long. That was like 45 minutes, that main event.
yeah, that's why I was
Night
like, that's
one
too
was
damn long.
wild. No, night one's was 45 minutes. Night
But
two
yeah,
was
too
actually
damn
shorter.
long.
That was wild.
Mm,
It was a
I
good
would
45, but shit. I'm sorry.
um I don't like that Rhea retained because where do we go with Rhea from here? Um, I'm glad Sammy got it. I know you're not, but
Ugh. Wait,
I
hold on. Time out. Time
I
out. Time
mean,
out.
Rhea's kind of in a good spot. Like I don't like.
Why
I
you have
mean,
me saying one, but
she's
Rhea won?
kind of in a good spot. Like I don't know, like where exactly you want her to go with it, but like she's in a good spot. Like she has the belt.
She beat a
She's
legend.
like she does the Judgment Day thing. Like, and then you gotta look at the context of the shit too, because like it ain't really nobody there. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are people there, but there's people everywhere doing absolutely everything else but competing for the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when they get somebody, they get somebody. So like her beating Becky is good for her because Becky is like a big deal for the women's division. So her beating her was pretty dope, and it
Shouts out.
helps her out. Now after that, unfortunately, I get where you're coming from, where you go with her from there, but it's also like the women's division. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there is no people competing for anything. They're either managers or caught up in some other BS that don't really matter. So it's like unfortunately
and
Rhea is part of it. Like the Judgment Day thing has been working for her. Like, but ultimately as like her by herself, ain't no other women to really compete with. It's like, you know, pick a number, draw a number, you go against Rhea. Because that's how they build in the women superstar.
and see that's why I have a problem with that though because y'all could have been setting it up for bigger things. The only person that really stand to fight Rhea is Liv, which is whatever. I'm not gonna comment on that, but
Is it Liv on SmackDown now?
I think she is with SmackDown.
She's on. I think she's on SmackDown. I don't think she's
But
on
I
Raw.
seen her and Rhea been talking though. Like she was leave. Like there was a match that she had recently, and Rhea came out or was coming out, and she was leaving.
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about. That's when she was back and forth when she was going back and forth with Becky. But I could have sworn she was on
Well, she might
Smack. She
hop and
might be.
skip over, but that's the thing. Zelina should not be a manager. Why is Zelina not getting matches? Like you have so many great women who could be doing more, and you're not doing anything with them. And I feel like Rhea, the whole Judgment Day, okay, cool. Everyone is enjoying it, but I feel like you can't go any higher with certain people in here in the Judgment Day. Diamond's not gonna get any more boos or cheers or whatever. No one is no Rhea has reached mommy P. Um
She ain't reaching yet.
yes
Like
she has.
I get
There's
what you know. I get what. Listen, I understand what you're trying to say, but like that's never going to die, unfortunately.
I know
Like
because
it's
everyone
going.
is in love with her.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It's going to keep growing,
I
and
mean,
I mean it's growing. Like it's like old
listen.
people love her. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
You play to that. You play to
60,
that little
60,
sexual
70
fetish.
year olds
That work.
love her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that thing is going to live on. So like it's like that's going to be a thing, bro. I don't even think it's at its peak yet.
That's fair to say. I feel like I don't see the thing what I mean by it's not gonna reach your peak is that she's already loved by so many fans. Like what else can she get from it? In my opinion, just like how the bloodline is already dying down, Judgment Day should start breaking up. But then
I
again,
honestly thought I was going to say I honestly thought they was working towards that at one point, but
so did I. I completely agreed with what was it, Finn Balor, kept messing up um the um the cash-ins. I was expecting that to happen, but no, and I'm like, okay. Um, but yeah, I just the it's really funny that I make this comment because Pat was talking. I know Pat would love to comment on it, but I miss when I felt like the the champions were defending a little bit more than what they have been doing. And I know, you know, some people have other personal stuff going on, and I understand that, but it just feels kind of like there's no storyline at this point with the belts anymore. It's just kind of like I'm the champion and I'll fight once every 3 months. I don't know.
That's
I'm
called a
just
prize fighter. It's
if
true.
you
It's
could
called a
see
prize
my
fighter.
face right now,
It's
baby,
okay. It's called a prize fighter.
because I'm rolling my eyes right
Nobody
now.
complains about the UFC, but them suckers sell out every time they come to town.
UFC actually, you cannot compare the UFC to WWE, baby. You cannot
Yes,
compare the two.
yes, you can. It's called a prize fighter. I
You really
only
comparing
fight
the
when there's
UFC?
something on the line. That's why Seth got turned on in 2019 because he constantly was defending that title and people got bored. And then when something nicer or something more interesting came along, they turned on him.
We're gonna.
It's
I'm.
true.
I
When
don't. You cannot compare WWE to the UFC. Like,
I'm not talking about in that term, I'm talking about just in that term of being a prize fighter. They
but it's
fight
just
only
so
when
if
there's a
that's the case, then right, then what they shouldn't. I feel like the idea that you just kind of have them like walking around, making little slick comments, and doing all other shit is unnecessary, in my opinion. If you're gonna be a prize fighter, okay, don't show up until the prize is on the line. I don't need you
Right.
commentating and do all this extra stuff and acknowledge. Okay, so if you were such a prize fighter, why are you always coming out asking where you were? Always coming out acknowledge me. I'm the tribal chief. Acknowledge me. That grinded my gears. I hated that. Yeah, I hated that.
Because
Yeah, I hated
because
it.
because people have a hard time understanding greatness that's in front of them until it's too
Okay,
late.
next one. Before
I
No,
I'm
it's
not
mean,
true.
I
next.
mean,
It's true. It's true. It is
Uh,
true. I bet you when LeBron James retired, that's when everybody gonna be like, "Oh, well, LeBron was playing." Watch, it happens
Not you
all
bringing
the
in
time.
LeBron,
But
sir.
it's
wait, he's
true.
not. I mean, he's
Uh,
not wrong. Everybody and their mom will be a LeBron fan once he retires.
It's
Bruh.
true.
Like, even though the numbers, because we've
Hmm?
had those discussions in this group chat
Hmm?
about who was better between certain legends, and people said, you know, Jordan and all that stuff. Even though the numbers will show otherwise, the numbers will show otherwise. Who's better? But it don't matter because he's in our faces right now. Once he's gone,
Mm-hmm.
all
That
those numbers
nostalgia
will
kicks in.
actually matter, and then all it's going to take is one bum ass think piece that's going to spark a whole debate, and then now all of a sudden everybody's the LeBron fan. Like it happens.
Just wait for it. You see what happened earlier there in Philadelphia. What happened the last time Roman was in Philadelphia in 2014? They booed the shit out of that man. And then an hour earlier, what were they doing? Thank you, Roman. I'm telling you, these fans are fickle. People don't recognize greatness until greatness is gone.
But I'm talking about for my own personal benefit. I'm not even talking about the fans because
You said, fuck the fan.
no, it really is that for
I
me.
agree with that. I agree with fuck the
I'm
fan.
just saying what would give me more enjoyment in watching, wrestling go on and what I feel would take it to the next level. Because I know people are gonna hate this, but you know, whenever Bianca got a challenger without the title, she was like, "Okay, let's go. Then you can beat me, catch these hands," and I kind of like that.
But you've had those type of people throughout the years as well. But I think, like personally, I like the old way. Like I don't need you to defend it every week, but I mean once a month at a pay-per-view is where I need you to defend it at. I don't even need you to wrestle those 3 weeks. I just need you show up. You can talk. You ain't gotta fight or whatever you gonna do. But goddamn, at least defend your shit every month. At least that's how I feel. Now I'm also not mad at the part time if it's done well, but when it's not done well and it's kind of putting a halt on everything, that's when I
Hmm.
kind of have an issue with it. Like there
Hmm.
was no real belt for a minute to really defend. They had to create another bullshit belt just to have a belt to defend. That's when the part time kind of becomes a problem because now you're costing the company money because they got to spend money to make that money.
Hmm.
And then now they got to do all this advertisement and all this publicity to get this one belt over and all. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
when it's a problem for me. You don't want to. Hell, even if you was to be like, I'm not showing up for a whole month, but this 1 month I'm going to show up and I'm going to fight and I'm going to do my thing. I'm fine with that. But once it starts becoming a hassle to where it's like the United States belt is the main event belt, it's like who gives a shit about the United States belt? Like the last time somebody actually cared about that was what John Cena.
Hmm.
So at least that's how I look at it. Like I'm with
Thank
you.
you.
I want somebody that's going to defend the belt at least once a month. Like even if you're part time, I'm cool with that. But once it starts fucking up the money and it starts becoming an issue, ooh,
I
That
feel like
I'm
unification.
like, my bad. Go ahead.
Not saying that unification, that whole unification messed it. That
Yeah,
messed it up because that match wasn't needed. And as much as I'm appreciative of uh, the the tribal chief handling business at WrestleMania
Bro.
38. Um, listen. Anytime you could beat Brock Lesnar, I'm always gonna be appreciative of it. But nonetheless, that match was neat. It wasn't needed because that could have been just the Universal title. At that time, Bobby Lashley was the champion before that whole fuckery that happened. Whoever would have had that at that point, it could have been that match, and it would have actually, if I remember correctly, it was supposed to be Roman versus Brock for the Universal. That was supposed to be that, and then it was supposed to be Bobby, Drew, and Seth for the WWE title. Yeah, if I was
yeah.
correct. That's what I remember seeing. If they would have did that, no problem. Cody could have finished his story last year and been all good. No problems. But yeah, that unification messed it up. And especially after they say, oh, well, Roman's going to be on a lesser schedule. It's like, okay. So this really doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I don't, and even me, as much as I respect Roman for that, that doesn't make sense from any standpoint to put a title on someone who's going to have a lesser schedule, despite what the reason may be. But that just don't make sense from as Duck's standpoint, a
Mm-hmm.
money standpoint, because now Seth had to work overtime to pick up a new title that still technically isn't even on the level of the title that's being held by Cody. It just doesn't
And,
make sense.
and
It
because
does
of that overtime, look how much stress he put on his body. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, because it's like he has to do the same thing Roman did with the Universal title, but he had to do more of the work than Roman did.
Right.
So that didn't make sense from that standpoint. I'll never understand what the logic was behind that, but yeah, it's whatever.
No,
Right.
I think that if this is, I'm speaking specifically for like the women division, just because I feel like the men's division is kind of in a good space because you have so many contenders like coming from left or right or whatever. I feel like if you're not gonna have Rhea really um defend it, fine. Do I like it? No, but whatever. I can't. I need more. I need to see more women matches, and I need to see better storylines coming out of the women that are there. Because y'all could have given Zillion something. She doesn't need to be a manager or a part. Like, I understand why she's a part, but it's like, bruh, she should be wrestling. She's so good. Like, she's wasted potential. And I hate that for her so much. Uh Piper, what does she go by now? I feel like that girl had
No,
like
no, you're right, Piper Niven,
oh,
you got it.
okay, because I was like, she went through like 17. Where has she been?
He
I
was
think
Dewdrop
she
at
was
one
injured.
point.
Yeah, Dewdrop, Piper, where is she at? Right?
She's injured. I think she's
Did
coming
she?
back from injury.
Did she
Okay.
recently had words with Bubba Ray?
I don't know. I didn't read nothing about
Hmm.
that.
Yeah, like her and Bubba Ray had like words on Twitter,
When was
like
this? Hold on.
like roasting each other. Like this was like 2 weeks before Mania
Oh,
or something like that.
Hold on. I'm about to search it up right now because I'm not trying to be funny. That's usually not the person you want to have words with. But okay, let me see this.
Nah, hey, nah, she cooked them. She cooked them, fam.
I think I
Oh, she
remember
did?
seeing that.
She cooked them.
Let me see this. Hold on. Because if she
Nah,
did,
she was holding her own, bro.
You know what my problem is? And you know what? I said this before and I say this again. NXT needs to be its own branch. Stop doing call ups from NXT. We don't need call ups anymore. NXT needs to be their own branch because I feel like NXT is doing great with their women's division, i.e., Lash Legends.
Well, look who's running it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's literally nothing but wrestlers down there that's running that. You know what I'm saying? So
I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to hear the red herring.
I mean, it ain't like all right.
No, no, no.
Like
I'm
at some
just
point
playing
you
with
got,
you.
I would say at some point you gotta admit, like, all right, the Vince thing, like this, like he's gone.
Like I said, he is gone, but he still has some of his people there. The Rock is a Vince guy. Let's be honest. Let's be
I
honest.
mean, he is. I won't deny that. I won't deny that. I
So
won't
there's
deny that.
so I think that there's still some things that are happening that is Vince like. Is Vince completely in control? I don't think so. But is there still a hint of Vince? I think there is. I think
That's
there
fair.
is.
That's fair.
That's why I really feel like NXT is really all Triple H. I feel like Raw and SmackDown is mostly Triple H, but a little bit of it sprinkled in. They really need to get rid of all that Vince, but I don't know when or how that's going to happen with Rock there, and I forgot the name of the other guy that was there. Start the show and he fell asleep. That's hilarious.
When it,
But yeah, I feel like NXT Women's Division is it has so much going on, and they're doing great work. I feel like Raw and SmackDown's Women's Division just dead. I'm bored. And then also, I know everyone love it, but putting Bianca, Naomi, and Jade in a big three faction, hate it. I hate it. I
yeah,
hate it.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it.
Hate
I,
every
I,
minute
I
of it.
told, I told Ray my idea of what should have happened. Me and Ray talked about this a long
Yo,
time ago.
Hmm.
But like the faction thing, it's like, all right, it's cool, but like I hope that was it. Like let that be it. Like I hope that doesn't happen again. Like I don't want Bianca versus Jade yet, but I also don't want them to be buddy tag team yet neither. I'm not bad,
They're going to be the
but
reason why Damage Control breaks up.
I hope.
So, yeah, I don't want them
and
together.
he did
I,
score. She
mm-mm.
did score.
No, I'm with you. I'm not a fan, but I'm also not because I hate them. It's just I would rather them get their money on their own first than form Voltron or have a reason to form Voltron. Like,
Exactly. And my biggest reason for not wanting them is because I feel like Naomi will be lost in that mix.
which is
Everyone's been
crazy.
talking about, okay, so I didn't say this yesterday, but it kind of pissed me off, right? That the commentators was like, if you guys don't know how great Naomi is, let me explain it to you, and all this other stuff trying to hype her, up, which I respect, but also on the same side, WWE is the reason why people do not see the greatness of Naomi. So y'all just gonna ignore when I had to stop myself. 'Cause I was like, let me put this eye roll away because I was about to look. I was about to see Jesus yesterday. So I was like, that is insane to me. You guys are the reason why Naomi was in the position that she was in. Ever since she's came back, she's lost every fucking match. What? Huh? But she gets in this faction, now they winning. What? Huh? If you're gonna use this to build up, if you're gonna use this to build up Jade, right? You need to also use it to build up Naomi because Naomi deserves her flowers and more. When you see Naomi, you know she's gonna kill it. She's gonna do a high flying move, and she's gonna draw you the fuck in. She's gonna do that and do it well. There's not many women wrestlers. Hell, there's not many men wrestlers who can draw you in like the way Naomi draws you in. They need to put a respect on her name.
Mhm.
Mm.
Oh, that Mountain Dew looks delicious.
Don't do that. You don't need no
Hey,
Mountain Dew.
that Baja Blast is delicious.
Ooh, okay, never
What
mind. Baja
happened
Blast is
to
different.
Blast?
That Baja Blast is delicious.
Baja
That
Blast is
man
a different
Clutch
thing.
want a ball black.
Yeah, you turn that shit into
Please.
a slushy, that shit be hitting. I don't care about the rest of them, but that flavor there,
Like something special, huh?
no, listen, you get that shit in the summertime, put a little bit of something in there, you got you a drink. Fuck all of that. Got me thinking about making some new alcoholic beverages, Duck. It got me thinking. The one that you did I saw on TikTok, I had me inspired. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey yo, hey man, episode
Yeah.
3, yo. Episode 3, you got an idea.
Listen, I'm going. Oh, trust me, my 1-to-1 ain't gonna be here tomorrow. I'm gonna be putting some things together when I get the chance.
Let's go. I can't wait to see it.
I'm gonna put something together. I just gotta. My mother's what is a mixologist, so I'm gonna go pick her brain when I get the chance. And I'm gonna start using that old timer pina colada too. Watch. Yeah, yeah. I'm
Not pina
gonna.
colada, bro. I hate coconut.
No, 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 no. I'm not sure if you ever had. It's a drink called Old Time. It's a Caribbean beverage. It's like a Caribbean juice. It tastes way different than a pina colada you'll see, like an American pina colada. That shit is
Mm,
good. That and the cherry limeade and the pineapple. Actually, if I go get some tomorrow, if they have it in the store, I'll send you out a picture. That shit hitting. I ain't gonna lie.
Say less.
All you need is a little bit of that. You'll be. I promise. I'm gonna go find it. If I get it tomorrow, I'll send it to y'all. That shit be hitting on point. Okay. Um. Uh. Okay. Anybody saw Takeover?
Uh, Not all of it, but a little bit of it.
no, bro.
Okay.
It's too much wrestling, bro.
It's WrestleMania weekend. That's what makes it special.
Bro.
It's way too much wrestling. Oh, well, Ray, I guess we know Rhea's next opponent.
Who?
Liv Morgan.
Are
Yep,
you
because
lying?
she just threw a chair at Rhea's head and she is beating the shit out of her.
What did I say? What did I say? Tell me where's yo, I'm gonna
Yo,
say Pat talk a lot of crap. Like, Ray don't know what you talking about. Ray always wrong. I'm big bad Pat. Da 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 da. When am I wrong, Patrick? Or
oh, I could tell you when you're wrong. Them
don't
lotto
bring that up.
numbers. Them lotto numbers, bro.
You ain't playing on the right day, Clutch. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
What you mean play my right day? What day is it? What is the right day to play a lotto number?
When I feel my hand itch, I'll let you know when to go play them again.
She said when I feel my hand itch, yo. Is that the equivalent of when your bones hurt when it rains?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Your right
Well,
hand itch, that means you getting money.
my grandmother always said when a bird take a shit on you, that means you lucky somewhere.
And that's also
Oh,
true.
Roxanne Perez on Raw too?
Bro, we're gonna get if 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 Rhea loses to live, if Rhea loses to live, I gotta come on camera and say this.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
If
Uh-oh.
Rhea loses to Liv Morgan, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Because you had all these women come out, right? You had all these women who could have beat her, and then y'all pick Liv Morgan. And once again, I'm not a hater of Liv Morgan. I'm really, really not. But I don't know. I have to see her and Rhea really go at it again to see if her skills have changed at this point. Because
Let me ask you this, right? And maybe what if it wasn't just a wrestling match? What if it was somewhat of a street fight or extreme rules type of
a
match?
street fight with Liv, hold on.
I mean, if did you see what she just did to Rhea?
Hold on.
She
Hold
threw
on.
that chair at her dome and whooped her ass.
All Rhea gotta do is put Liv in a damn garbage can, put the lid on, hit it a few times, and roll her ass up the stage, bro.
No, that's no fun.
Um, I don't
Honestly, that
know
would
how
make a great Extreme Rules match.
that they might be doing that at WrestleMania. I'm gonna say Wrestle. I mean, SummerSlam. You never know.
That would
I
be a
don't.
that would be a good match. I think that would be a good one. You ain't got to wrestle in that one. Just whoop ass.
I'm trying to think if I would like that or not. Mm, I don't know. Like I said, I would have to see them actually be in the ring again. See how well they mesh together. I'm trying to remember what match I saw yesterday. Not yesterday. No, it was yesterday. Where I felt like it flowed. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, there's this one that it just flowed very beautifully together. I'm like, okay, you can tell that they're comfortable with each other. They trust each other. It's gonna be a good match. But if Liv really goes against her on SummerSlam and takes the belt, bro. Jesus. I can't. I don't even know what to think. Mm. Bro, when you look at like all the women that are actually in WWE, bro. Oh Jesus, I'm glad she's anyway. Back. Are we gonna say anything else about WrestleMania?
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say.
Rhea's hair was cute though. This is gonna sound really bad, but she gave me dark haired Charlotte vibes. But
That's fair.
I want to see Rhea with a bang. Has she done a bang yet? I feel like she needs like
Uh,
a bang.
did she not do that when she first came out?
Mm, I don't think. Mm,
Like, I
she
mean,
does
nah, this
more of
was
like.
like, nah, this was like brown hair Rhea I'm talking about.
Mm,
When
I
she
don't
looked like
know.
a very nice, wholesome girl.
Not a nice, wholesome girl, bro. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm talking about like blunt, well, kind of like a
I,
wispy one. I think
I
that'd be
mean,
good for her.
I mean, you said bangs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess this is as close as you're going to get. One second. I'll post in the group.
Okay.
All right, bro, just posted it.
Hold on, let me see. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. It was very nah, not that. Am I more than you bargained for? Yeah, haircut. I'm not
Oh,
talking about
wait,
that.
hold on,
Nah.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Here we go. This might.
It better not be the no. That's no. That's but tonight will be the night that I will fall for you
I mean, that's what you
over
finna
again.
get with it. That's what you finna get with. That's what you finna get with her, yo. That's what you finna get. Rhea said, I got one hairstyle, and
Um,
it's all Fallout Boy.
you know what? I think that's where we ended, bro.
Oh wow, hold on, wait, is this really her? Ain't no way. Ain't no way this is her. Hold on, hold on. This ain't her. This ain't her.
Oh God, hold on, share it. Let me see. That looks like her, but I feel like they did that. It feels photoshopped. Her hair feels no, her hair is definitely Photoshop on. Yeah, it's definitely Photoshop. They tried it though.
I forgot she did used to date this black dude. All right, we calling it.
Yeah, I think we were.
Yeah, because my shit was just lagging for the last couple of minutes. My laptop telling you, all right, it's enough's enough, nigga. Like, come on now.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of dead. We a little bit exhausted. It's too much wrestling in the whole weekend, bruh.
Yeah, I barely wanted to do this pod. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, you
I dead
barely
ass was
wanted to
not.
do
I
it,
dead ass was not about to come here today. If I'm being honest, I really wasn't.
bruh. Look, I was about to ask y'all, like, what y'all doing?
Like, I really didn't want to do this shit low key because we did like 2 hours yesterday, yo. And then this
Bruh.
nigga passed up on yo, I'm gonna call in and only stayed on 20 seconds stuck.
Bro, we really try to fight, bro. We might, bro. Y'all might have to cut this down to 15 minutes, bro. Because we really didn't even go through any of the actual matches. We just said what y'all think of WrestleMania overall.
Basically, I'm not. I was not about to sit there and go. If you care, go to our Twitch page and look at our last stream. You can get
hmm
all that.
hmm
All right, I'm about to just hang up. I'll see you guys later.
Everyone stay safe. Thank you for listening. Let me
Acknowledge
talk
the tribal
hard.
chief.
Gratata. Yeah, I'm gonna stop recording. Oh, I can stop the recording. And uh Naomi, Bianca, Jade, you guys are amazing. We love you. Keep doing amazing things. You guys are great. The what is it? Bobby Lashley and
The prophets.
Street Profits. You guys are amazing. Continuing great things. And also shout out to our truth for
Yes.
winning. I know we didn't talk about this, but I'm just going to say this real quick. Congratulations. Put some respect on our truth name because he is a great wrestler. He's still up the same that he did 25 years ago. He is hilarious and he is killing the game. Okay. Great job, our truth. And have a good night, everyone. Gra-ta-ta-ta.